Hi, everyone. So happy you could tune in for a hot minute. I've got my good friends here, Maureen and Vicky, and we just wanted to share a little bit about our Thrive experience. Maureen's had some people asking and was wondering, how can I really show people like what this is? So we thought, why don't we all share a couple minutes of what Thrive has done for us? And that would be a great way for her to get the message out. I've been thriving just over 5 years now. Vicky's been thriving longer than I have, and Maureen's been thriving the shortest out of all of us, but I think for a couple years now. So
Mhm.
she'll explain that in a minute. Basically, so you have somewhat of an idea if you don't know what Thrive is, which would be very surprising at this point because it is the number one health and wellness movement, not just in the US, but in the world now, in several countries. But it is the most simple thing, which is I have ADD and like three careers and three children. So I need simple. Um, it is 3 steps you do as soon as you wake up in the morning for men or women, any age group. It is capsules, a drink mix, and a DFT sticker, which is wearable nutrition. Hey. So it's so easy. I wake up in the morning, I roll over, I take my capsules with water. I go to the bath. Well, you don't need to know what I do after that, but anyway. And then about 20 to 40 minutes later, I shake up my drink mix, which is a really ultra micronized powder. You just shake up with cold water. I drink that. It's delicious, which is probably the first time I can legit say that about a nutritional drink. And then I slap on my DFT sticker on like a lean or flat area of skin. I have had some joint issues that run in my family, so it really helps with that. But that stays on about 24 hours. The next day, you take it off and repeat the routine. So that's it. 3 steps in the morning and you're done. So that's what I do. I started in late February of 5 years ago, whenever that was, 2014 maybe. And wow, it was a complete life change. 2015, I believe. I was so tired and achy all the time and moody, really moody. We had three children. Our oldest is special needs, and then we have two other kids. One of them was a toddler at the time. And I just got to the point where I felt blessed and grateful, but I was so worn out and tired and achy all the time. And my friend Melissa, who also started under Vicky, I didn't know Vicky at the time, told me about Thrive, and I saw her doing it on social media. And I knew she was really into health and wellness. I was like, if she is already healthy and she's like a fitness junkie, I trust what she's doing. And I see her doing this thing that she seems really excited about. And long story short, I had this nervous breakdown where I ended up in the bathroom, no joke. I was just trying to give myself a haircut, that's all, which probably a lot of people have been doing lately in quarantine. And I ended up scalping myself basically, like up to here in the back. It was not good. It ended up cute like a few weeks later, but it was just a breaking point. I was in there for like 3 hours, like trying to keep my kids alive in the other room. And I just got on my hands and knees, surrounded by tears and hair, and broke down crying. And I just was so tired. Something was not right, like inside of my body. It did not feel good. And 2 days later, Melissa showed up with the Thrive experience. Immediately, I felt an energy like almost like a euphoria, is how I usually explain it. The first day, I actually packed up the kids and went to Walmart. And I noticed my appetite changed right away. I was really just craving water, not sugary drinks and coffee like I usually did. And I just felt this fog lift, almost like this mental clarity. I just felt like I was always living on like drowsy allergy medicine all the time or something. That was lifted. My patience was lifted. My appetite changed. My energy. This was literally the first day. Then 3 days later, I remember vacuuming the carpet, and that feeling of euphoria came over me, almost like a cleanse of my body. Um, and just from there, the support I got from like the body aches I always had slowly started to dissipate, and everything just continued from there. Then my husband started, my mom started, my sister started, my stepmom started, my other two sisters started, and my dad started. And it was just this cycle. I had friends asking me from college and high school, and then I became a promoter right away because I was told that if it's free to be a customer or promoter, and I already knew that my mom was going to try it with me and my husband. So I figured I might as well get credit for them ordering. So I became a promoter right away. And so all of a sudden I started getting money for doing it as well. And then hearing their stories and seeing how they were changing was just phenomenal. And my husband and I thriving over 5 years now, and I could never imagine. I've only run out twice. It was not a pretty picture. Now, I will say it lasts in your body for so long that you don't usually notice right away when you don't have it. But after, a couple weeks, your cells start to regenerate based off of what you keep putting in your body every day. And that's how your cellular cycle continues. So don't run out if you're doing it. And if you're not, make sure you get more information. So let's hear another story. Maureen, tell us, since I was going to let you go first, but I shared my story. So.
Well, that's okay. That's
okay.
It's all good, Tina.
Good. How long have you been thriving? Because I don't remember. And tell us your story.
I've actually been thriving now almost 3 years. A little over. I started in March, and it was funny. My cousin Susan, who you know, she kept telling me about it, and I kept saying, you know me, I'm a nurse. I got to research everything. I don't put anything in my body. I can't do any of the weight loss stuff or, any energy drinks because I get palpitations and things. I don't want to take any of this. And she's like, Maureen, I'm telling you, just try it. Because being a nurse, as you know, working crazy hours, having a poor diet, being tired all the time, the aches and pains, every day, and you think, God, I'm getting older, but God, is this what this is? You know what I mean? You don't have energy to do anything. You don't want to do anything. You just want to come home, lay on the couch and sleep. So Susan was like, come on, let me give you a pack, a little trial pack. And I said, all right, well, I got to research it. So I took it to my cardiologist, and she's like, hey, there's nothing bad in it. She said, try it. The worst thing is if it doesn't work for you, you don't take it.
Right.
So I said to Susan, okay, well, you got me. All right, send me she sent me a full week.
Oh, wow.
And I started off, and the simplicity of it is what is great. I mean, literally, I take one capsule as I'm getting out of bed. I go do my thing. 10 minutes later, I'm drinking that shake, mixing it up in cold water. And it's great because for me, I grab, a water bottle, take a little off the top, mix it up, and go in the car.
Perfect.
And slap my patch on. That's it. I'm good for the day. And I don't have that, oh my God, I've just eaten lunch and I want to go to sleep at 1 o'clock in the afternoon when I'm at work.
Awesome.
Plus the sustained energy. I don't feel like, oh God, I'm just so tired. I can't do this. I don't have energy to do this. And even at work, the mental clarity came back. It wasn't like that. What did you say? Are you talking to me? What was I getting in here in this room? Because I was beginning to think, God, am I getting Alzheimer's? Is it really that bad? But again, it's that brain fog that just, it drives you nuts. Because I thought, God, I'm not that old. I want to do all these things, but because of the physicality and the emotional part and with everything in nursing and the job, it gets difficult. But since I've been doing Thrive, literally, other than changing my outlook, doing my Thrive, taking time for myself, making sure that I get exercise and that I eat much better. But the appetite control, it's great. Like, I don't feel that, like you said, I've gotten myself off. I don't drink sugary drinks. I don't do soda anymore. I don't do that iced tea, nothing. Basically, it's water. And for me, that's great. I'm so much happier. I feel healthier. Doctor's like, wow, what did you do? You look great. You've kept this off. I mean, I'm 6 foot tall. I'm a big girl, and I'm down to like 240. I was well up over like 270, 280 at my highest. And to be able to do that, it's like, and it's hard working with people that are scientifically minded because they're very skeptical. They want to know, well, what's in it? Well, how's it going to work for me? Well, how much does it cost? There's always something. So trying to get everybody, I think this is great. What we're doing is we're all sharing our stories, and they get an idea of A, the simplicity, B, the ease, and it's a great company. Not only are you feeding your body and making it better for yourself, but hey, if you're so inclined and you want to make some extra cash or you want to do things, make it work for you.
Right.
But
that's awesome.
But it's been great. So I thank Susan greatly for introducing me to Thrive and you guys, and it's been great.
That's wonderful. Thank you for sharing that. And Susan is amazing. Yeah, you're right about the scientific mind thing, and I know Vicky can attest to that because we get that a lot. I had a similar experience and showed it to the ER doctor, and they were like, "There's nothing in this that can hurt you." In fact, it's made water soluble, so any amount of it that your body doesn't need, which will be totally different day to day or person to person, your body will be able to excrete.
Yes.
We'll just leave it at that.
Yes.
But it was made by a team of
Now.
doctors. Yeah, it was made by a team of doctors and scientists with over 270 plus years combined of scientific and medical expertise that have a focus in human nutrition. So I think that's amazing. So Vicky, if you could tell us your even longer story, being, a working mom and wife, and how you've had Thrive change your whole well-being, but also your financial situation. And then a little bit about like the company and, the fact that it's free and to be a part of and all of that good stuff. That would be great. And then we can wrap it up and have people reach out and get them thriving.
Awesome. Hi, everyone. My name is Vicky Kroll. I am coming up on my 6th year of using the Thrive experience. And I am a mom of 2, and I'm also an elementary school teacher. So almost 6 years ago, when I found Thrive and Thrive found me, my friend, like Tina had said, she saw it on social media. And almost 6 years ago, it was not very well known as it is today. So my friend was posting about it, and I was hugely skeptical because she's my friend who she likes to jump from thing to thing to thing. So I just thought, oh, this is another one of her crazy ideas, So I was super skeptical. I actually kind of made fun of it because I'm like, what is that little sticker going to do for you,
Totally.
But I watched for 6 months and made fun of, but I also was still really curious. And then I got to a point where I had a toddler and a newborn. I had that last little bit of baby weight I wanted to lose. I was an elementary school teacher, completely exhausted, almost falling asleep behind the wheel at 3:00 in the afternoon. And I got to the point where I saw her post. She looked amazing, mom of 5. And I was like, whatever it is, I want to try it. Okay. Just send it. So she started me out with a trial pack, and I definitely felt something the first day. I still don't call myself a day one thriver though, because again, I was skeptical and I didn't even know what I was experiencing. All I know is all of my spices were alphabetized. My entire pantry was clean. I mean, like I was a crazy cleaning monster that day. I mean, my whole house. But I kind of said
so much.
I know, right? But I said, yeah, I'm still not sure about this stuff because that's how skeptical I was. I just didn't get it. So anyway, fast forward, it's been 6 years. It's changed so many things, but for me, it changed my focus from wanting to lose 10 last stubborn pounds in baby weight to being health focused. So like Maureen said, I don't drink sodas anymore. I was a Starbucks addict. I drank coffee every single day. A day without coffee, like I didn't know how I was going to get through it. I haven't had coffee in 6 years. In fact, I went to Starbucks yesterday. I get tea. I'm a tea drinker now, a decaf. Just so many different things changed for me. For me, digestion was huge. I had so many digestion issues because I'm a very, I can't say the word, but I'm a very, I don't even know what word I can use.
Yeah, I know. We have to be careful with, it's not a
medical. I don't want to make any medical claims, but I'm a worrier, put it that way.
There you go. We all know what that means.
Yes, I'm very worried all the time, and that affects my digestion. So Thrive came in and completely helped with my digestive tract. The sleep was so much better. Like you ladies mentioned, appetite control was huge for me as well. So it really was cumulative. The longer I took it, the better it got. And now 6 years later, and you hear Maureen's been using it for 3, Tina 5, me 6. Like we don't go a day without it. And I will say that even throughout the 6 years, there were times where I'd go, is this stuff like still working for me? And I would stop. I'd stop for a few days, and I could feel it. I really could. I also sometimes will not do my third step, my DFT, and I'll notice a huge difference. So,
Yes.
I have played around with it in the last 6 years as well. And it works. And it works because, like Tina said, it was created by a formula of naturopathic doctors. It all comes down to the ingredients, which are all plant-based, micronutrients, packed full of everything that your body needs to thrive throughout the day. So all your pre and probiotics, vitamins, minerals, everything that your body needs is in our 3 steps. So really quickly, I know we already mentioned it, but these are the capsules, women's or men's. So you take these as soon as you open your eyes with water. You mix up 20 to 40 minutes later our ultra micronized powder, pre and probiotics, digestive enzymes. Just mix it in cold water. This is going to prepare your digestive tract for the day. And then step 3 is the wearable nutrition. There's lots of different ones. We have regular DFT. We have ultra. I'm using these white label, which are amazing for mood support because, like I said, I'm an elementary school teacher. So I'm teaching online right now. I have 2 little kids at home that are learning online right now. And these are a godsend. So they really help with mood support. And I have mine on my lower back. Otherwise, I'd show you. So really quickly about Le-Vel, our company's been around for about 8 years now. Like Tina mentioned, we're the fastest growing company in direct sales, #1 in health and wellness internationally now. And it really comes down to our business model. The reason our business model is so successful is because we put premium grade nutrition and ingredients into our products. We don't cut corners. There's a 98% absorbency rate. So people feel this product quickly within your first 1 to 10 days typically. The other thing too is our 2 for free referral program. So if I were to go to Starbucks and I said, Tina, Maureen, come with me. I'm bringing my 2 friends to Starbucks. They're placing an order. We give you your products for free for bringing 2 friends in with you. I don't know other companies that do that, but that has helped our company soar to the top. So even
I never pay.
Exactly. Even if you never purchased yourself, but you tell 2 friends, you still get your products for free as a thank you for your referral. So that in itself is incredible, but it's also completely free to be a part of Le-Vel as a customer or as a promoter. So as a customer, you refer 2 friends, you get your products for free as a thank you for being our customer. However, should you choose to get paid on those referrals, you click the free brand promoter button, and now you've gotten paid on those 2 referrals. So even like Tina said, even if you want to dabble in it to make a little bit of money, or you want to go aggressive, and I don't mean aggressive, but I just mean more focused on the business, it really is an incredible compensation plan. We actually have the highest compensation plan out there. So
That's right.
our car bonus program is incredible. And as an elementary school teacher with 2 little kids 6 years ago, I built this business in the nooks and crannies of my day when my kids went to bed at night, did calls like this, talked to customers, referred friends and family because the product works. So I put it in the hands of everyone around me because I wanted them to feel as good as I did. And the benefits were amazing. Everyone loved the product and I get perks for sharing it. So we do have an incredible comp plan as well. And people naturally promote. None of us woke up and said, I think I'll start a direct sales company today.
Right.
And become a promoter. It's just something that falls into your lap. Just like when you love something, you love horses or you love your children and you post about it on Facebook. We naturally share things that we're passionate about. So this was a natural fit for me. I know it was a natural fit for Tina, and it was a natural fit for Maureen because we just felt so good. We wanted everyone else. And one last thing I wanted to share. For me, I started promoting. I actually was a customer for 2 full months before I clicked the free brand promoter button. And what made me hit that button is the changes I saw in my grandmother, who was at 90 years old at the time when she started Thrive. And for her to call me and say, this is incredible. I've lost 30 pounds, which she didn't even need to lose, but she had inflammation in her system. Her knees didn't hurt anymore. She had energy to get up and go for walks now. And she was
amazing.
sleeping.
Wow, that's great.
That's what made me become a promoter. I saw the changes in her, and she'll be 96 in November. And I'm sorry, in August. Whoops, that's my other grandmother. And she's been thriving for 5.5 years. Doesn't go a day without it. So
Get it, Nana.
yeah, so it really does go back to the product. We have something special with this formula, and we just want to share it with everyone. So if you have any questions about how to get started or anything, feel free to reach out to Maureen, Tina, myself, and we will be happy to give you extra information about it. But we want everyone to feel amazing and
like we
thrive
did.
on. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's wonderful. And also there's an amazing website with probably hundreds of thousands of testimonies, I would say at this point. It's a Facebook page, actually, and you don't have to be on Facebook to see it, I don't believe. Facebook.com/Level Brands. So the company is called Level, LE-VEL. But this page is Facebook.com/Level, LEVEL Brands, BRANDS. And there's, I mean, college co-eds, parents, singles, middle-agers, grandparents, doctors, nurses, firefighters, rich investors. I mean, you've got literally every walk of life in there, every race, gender, age. It's amazing. Celebrities. It's absolutely all walks of life kind of thing, because the last thing I'll say is it's designed, the three parts work synergistically together to fill in your nutritional gaps and put your body in balance on a daily basis through detox and cell regeneration and all that. Everyone needs a completely different level and mix of that. And these three products together do it in whatever level you need that day. And you, again, there's that word, excrete the rest. I don't want to end with the word excrete, but
no, but that's what's so cool about it, is that all three of us can take the same product and it's going to do for each of us what our body needs for it to do. And that's what's so cool. It's not one size fits all, but these 3 steps fit everyone in a different way because of your own nutritional deficits or needs or whatever.
And we've known some people with, I don't know about you, Maureen, if you've seen some of them, but Vicki, I know you know some people with some serious health challenges and pro athletes at the same time using the same 3 things and getting a completely different experience that has superbly improved their well-being. So, you know, like I lost 9 pounds in 7 days. I'm not a big girl, but I was so bloated and just heavy from my body wasn't working right because it wasn't getting the nutrition it needed. And don't get me wrong, there's people that use Thrive that are strict health nuts. I mean, you know what I mean? But like Cindy DeRossett says, it doesn't matter if Jesus Christ hands you a plate of vegetables. It's not going to do the job, especially as you age as well. You need the exact right amount depending on the day for your body. And our food just doesn't have like all the amino acids and all the blah, 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 the minerals and whatever on a daily basis. This way it does. So, you know, there's so much more we could tell you, but just reach out, go read more stories, because that's where you're really going to see what it's doing. And thank you both ladies for sharing your story. And to everyone who watched, definitely reach out. We're a fun crowd. Hopefully we don't annoy you with our energy and our happy positivity, but who cares? So thank you so much. I love you both, and everybody keep thriving.
Thank you.